Good evening, my name is Hugh and I'm a Kerbaholic. I made this video to show you the latest line of thinking I've been having about vehicles for my lunar program, which is going to be focused mostly on in-situ resource utilization and using extraplanetary launchpads to create rockets on the moon. Bit of a shout out to the KSP Facebook group who have put up with my endless posting of my vehicle designs over the last few days. Let's get started then. The basic vehicle I've built is the passenger, and I built this yesterday. The main idea was to move the Kerbals around on the surface of the moon. I got some really nifty tracks from a mod called Kerbal Forge or Kerbal Foundries, and they've got huge amounts of torque and really good brakes, as you can see. They can climb practically vertical walls. So basically this is just the basic get to A to B. I installed TweakScale, so that's why I've got an enormous RTG on the top here. It cuts down on the part count. I'm finding that trying to keep these under 30 parts is my goal, really, all of them. So this doesn't do anything in particular, it just has space for 10 Kerbals, moves around. It's a bit stiff on the handling at low speeds, but it's pretty good. It's reliable, it's not going to run away, it's not going to tip over, it's bottom heavy, centre of mass is very low. So that's that one. This other one I built is a mining rig. Using the carbonite mod, it can deploy drills. Get the brakes there. And it can mine. It's not quite touching the floor, but that doesn't seem to be affecting its performance. That will quite slowly, because this is not a hotspot, fill the carbonite tanks up. I'm using the Kerbal attachment system so that you can pump things from one place to another. I'll just retract these now. Not that one. The third one I built is basically just a refinery for that. It can take in the carbonite mined by the previous vehicle, and using this carbonite converter, it can convert it into liquid fuel and oxidizer. And I've got 2 tanks on the side here, and this back section can also take fuel. My absolute pride and joy is this thing. The Extraplanetary Launchpad thing uses rocket parts as an item resource. I've got a big tank here for it, and what this can do is it can recycle parts that you land. So here's a typical example of what you'd find on the moon. Some discarded rocket parts. So this would shuffle up next to it. It deploy its brakes and the gear for stability, and then using this ridiculously powerful swivel, it can yes, this is not quite going to plan, but whatever. Try and get it on top of the centre of mass so it's not going to swing too badly. There we go. Beautiful. And then using the winch controls, I can force it to connect to it, and then there we go. I can lift it up. That's quite heavy, so the the truck is struggling a bit. Oops. I've not quite mastered the controls for these yet, but it's still in the planning stages. So what you can do is you position it right over this bin, and we'll just lower it in, nice and gentle. Unplug the magnet, winch in the reel, and we'll just put this back in its stowed position. Oh dear. Beautiful. And you can use this to move parts around, I suppose. But also, this is the feature I really like, is that using the KCC recycling bin from Extraplanetary Launchpads, you can recycle parts, and that will yield liquid fuel oxidizer and more rocket parts, which I can then pump out into a factory to build new rockets. So basically it allows me to use the parts that would otherwise be wasted to create new rockets. So you're not going to have tons of debris on the moon base, things like decouplers and that sort of stuff. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you've got any ideas as to what else I can build from this little series of bugs, I'd be very happy to hear from you.